Adolf Hitler. Understanding the life of a controversial figure. Adolf Hitler remains one of history's most infamous figures, known for his role in World War II and the Holocaust. While his story is dark and complex, understanding his life helps us learn important lessons about history, leadership, and responsibility. Let's explore Hitler's journey while improving our English skills. Chapter 1. Early Life in Austria. Adolf Hitler was born on April 20, 1889, in Braunau am Inn, Austria. He was the fourth of 6 children in his family, though many of his siblings died at a young age. His father, Alois, was a strict customs officer, while his mother, Clara, was loving and kind. As a child, Hitler showed interest in art, but struggled academically. His dream was to become an artist, but his father wanted him to follow a career in civil service. After his father's death in 1903, Hitler dropped out of school, determined to pursue his artistic ambitions. Vocabulary word: ambition, a strong desire to achieve something. Example sentence: Hitler's ambition as a young man was to become an artist. Chapter 2. Moving to Vienna. In 1907, Hitler moved to Vienna to apply to the Academy of Fine Arts. Unfortunately, he was rejected twice, which left him devastated. He struggled financially during this period, living in poverty and selling postcards of his artwork to survive. This time in Vienna greatly influenced Hitler's ideas. He was exposed to extreme nationalism and anti-Semitism, which later became central to his ideology. Fun fact: Hitler's rejection from art school is one of history's ironic turning points. Vocabulary word: ideology, a set of ideas or beliefs. Example sentence: Hitler's ideology shaped his political career. Chapter 3. World War I. When World War I broke out in 1914, Hitler enlisted in the German army. He served as a messenger on the Western Front, and was awarded the Iron Cross for bravery. The war gave Hitler a sense of purpose and deepened his loyalty to Germany. However, Germany's defeat in 1918 devastated him. He blamed politicians and minorities for what he perceived as a betrayal of the German people. These feelings fueled his desire to enter politics. Vocabulary word: betrayal, breaking trust or loyalty. Example sentence: Hitler believed Germany's defeat was due to betrayal. Chapter 4: Rise of the Nazi Party. In 1919, Hitler joined the German Workers' Party, which later became the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or the Nazi Party. He quickly rose to prominence due to his powerful speeches and ability to connect with frustrated Germans. Hitler's rhetoric focused on blaming Jews, communists, and other groups for Germany's problems. He promised to restore Germany's greatness, a message that resonated with many people during the economic hardships of the 1920s. In 1923, Hitler attempted to seize power in the H.L.E. putsch, a failed coup. He was arrested and sentenced to prison, where he wrote Mein Kampf, My Struggle, outlining his plans for Germany. Chapter 5: Becoming Chancellor. By 1933, the Nazi Party had become the largest political party in Germany. Hitler was appointed Chancellor and quickly consolidated power. He passed laws to suppress opposition and established a totalitarian regime. Fun fact: Hitler's rise to power was aided by his skill as an orator. His speeches were carefully crafted to inspire loyalty and fear. Vocabulary word: totalitarian, a system where the government has total control over people's lives. Example sentence: Hitler established a totalitarian regime in Germany. Chapter 6: World War II and the Holocaust. In 1939, Germany invaded Poland. Starting World War II, Hitler aimed to expand German territory and establish a master race. His policies led to the Holocaust, the systematic genocide of 6 million Jews and millions of others, including Romani people, disabled individuals, and political opponents. As the war continued, Hitler's military decisions became increasingly erratic. By 1945, Germany was losing the war. On April 30, 1945, Hitler committed suicide in his bunker as Allied forces closed in on Berlin. Vocabulary word: genocide, the deliberate killing of a large group of people. Example sentence: The Holocaust was a genocide that claimed millions of lives. Chapter 7. The Fall of the Third Reich. By 1944, Germany was losing the war. The Allied forces, including the United States, Britain, and the Soviet Union, closed in on German territory. Hitler retreated to his bunker in Berlin, where he refused to admit defeat. On April 30, 1945, as Soviet troops entered Berlin, Hitler committed suicide alongside his wife, Eva Braun. Germany surrendered shortly after, marking the end of World War II in Europe. Vocabulary word: surrender. To give up in the face of an enemy or challenge. Example sentence: Germany's surrender marked the end of World War II in Europe. Chapter 8. Lessons from History. The life and actions of Adolf Hitler teach us many important lessons. 1. The dangers of prejudice and hatred. Hitler's rise was fueled by discrimination and scapegoating, showing the devastating effects of intolerance. 2. The importance of democracy. Hitler exploited a weak political system to gain power, highlighting the need to protect democratic values. 3. Learning from the past. Understanding history helps prevent similar tragedies in the future. Vocabulary for English learners. 1. Devoted. 2. Ambition. 3. Disillusioned. 4. Propaganda. 5. Genocide. 6. Totalitarian. 7. Surrender. 8. Rhetoric. 9. Resilience. 10. Prejudice. Practice questions for English learners. 1. Where was Adolf Hitler born? 2. What career did Hitler originally aspire to? 3. What was the name of Hitler's book written in prison? 4. What event started World War II? 5. What lessons can we learn from Hitler's leadership?